everyone, this is Demari. Welcome to my YouTube channel. And today I'm going to be doing the weekly tarot reading for the sign of Leo. Please keep in mind it is a general reading, so it may not apply to each and every one of you. However, you can take a look at this week's reading in regards to your Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus signs. So do take a look at your natal chart, see the corresponding zodiac signs and see which video's title resonates for you most. Now when it comes to the spread, I'll be pulling one card from each of the 3 oracle decks I have here. So we'll start off by getting key theme of the week using the Quantum Oracle, some divine guidance using the Moonology deck, and some messages from the angels using the Angelarium. When it comes to the tarot spread, I'll be pulling from the intuitive and clarifying with the Rider Waite. So, Leo, let's see what's in store for you for the week of the 15th of February to the 21st of February 2021. So just while I shuffle your cards, I want to say a quick thank you to everyone who's been liking, commenting, subscribing, and even sharing my videos. It means a lot to have your continued support, so thank you so much for being a part of this community. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do, and don't forget to hit the notifications bell so you're informed of when your next set of readings goes up on the channel. Don't forget, I am now streaming on Twitch, so do follow me over there to be a part of the live discussions and tarot readings. If you'd like a personal reading, you can find the information in the description box below. So, Leo, the card you have from the Quantum Oracle this week is Optimism. Well, that's nice. That's what you like to see, okay? So you're feeling pretty good, okay? Overall, you're feeling quite confident. You're feeling like things are starting to look up for you. You're starting to see that there is, you know, some beautiful abundance on the horizon, okay? I feel like you're starting to appreciate the small things in life, okay? The little wins, okay? And that's giving you that momentum, that courage. It's really spurring you on to keep going, essentially. To not lose faith. To know that there are brighter days ahead. So amazing. That's a very good energy to be in. So I'm really happy to see that for you. Because you guys generally, when you're feeling, you know, in your true alignment, in your true energy, you are very optimistic. You are very, very positive. So I really like to see that. So let's see what the divine wants to communicate with you at this time. So what is it that Leo needs to know for this week, Spirit? What is it that will help them at this time? Okay. So, the card you have. Wow. So, Cancer had this as well as one of their cards. You have New Moon Eclipse. Expect powerful change. Amazing. So, you see, it's like this light breaking out the sides with the eclipse. You also have the sun peeking up here. So, I feel like, yeah, there are a lot of things changing and shifting in your environment, Leo, as there is for everybody. But I feel like because you're harnessing this very optimistic, very positive energy, right? You're looking towards the sun, you're looking at the brighter days ahead, seeing the bigger picture. As such, you are having a breakthrough, okay? Something is changing, you know, in a monumental way, you know, for your highest good. So I really like that. That's the power of the mind, okay? When you stay true to yourself, when you stay optimistic and you continue to have self-belief and belief in the universe, things happen, things change dramatically and for the better. Amazing. So let's go over to the Angelarium now and see what the angels want to communicate with you. So what is it? Oh my gosh. 2 cards. Okay, fine. They both just flew out. It was like, here you go. Okay, so the first card you have is Remph, Angel of Time. Okay, so yeah, I feel like divine timing has very much been at work here. And I feel like, again, because you didn't give up faith, because you know that things are in flux, time is fluid, okay? That when you resonate at the same frequency as the very thing that you are calling for in regards to change, positive changes, you'll start to see it manifest. You'll start to see it materialize. But it does require certain elements to come together. And I feel like that is what's happening for you. Awesome. And the next card you have is Chesed, Right Hand Empathy. So you see, what you've been giving out, you know, this optimistic, happy, abundant, you know, kind, compassionate energy is coming back tenfold for you, okay? So because you have shown great empathy, consideration, understanding for others, even when at times you've needed that empathy, you needed that support and understanding, you have received it. But I feel like you're going to get it back tenfold, okay? Real blessings coming in for you from the divine, because they know that while you've been experiencing your own personal challenges, you haven't allowed it to stop you from being a support, a guide, of being a friend to others. So that's really amazing. I see you very much in your ascendant energy right now, Leo, which is just gorgeous. And I feel like this new moon that we had, was there a new moon? No, it was the full moon that was in your sign. I feel like that probably gave you a lot of insights, a lot of downloads, okay, about how you can continue to elevate yourself, okay? And I feel like that's why you've really just harnessed this energy, you know, to the max. So that's really positive. So let's see what the signs are for these cards, because I don't ever remember them off the top of my head. So we'll see Remph. Okay, so Remph's signs are a clock, a torch, a wave, okay? A clock, a torch, a wave. So that's very interesting, okay? Any of those signs could have a profound message for you at that time. There may be a download that comes in with any of those signs. And I feel like it's really telling you that, you know, essentially everything that you went through from your past, the things that you're experiencing in your present and what's to come in your future is all a reflection of self, okay? So whatever energy you put in is what you're getting back, and that's what you're seeing. Amazing. So let's go to Chesed. Okay. So that's found in kindness, charity, and love, okay? As we can tell. And I feel like that's what you've been doing. You've been very generous. You've been very compassionate, especially very generous with your time is what I'm getting. That's why these two really stand out for me. I feel like you've been very giving, okay? With just your time, your attention, you know, being a friendly ear, being a shoulder to cry on, being a support. And I feel like that's also doing you a lot of good as well. So that's, honestly, I really like this energy for you. This is Leo at your best, okay? Love it. Okay. So let's see what comes out in terms of the tarot messages. But honestly, it's looking really good. All right. So let's see. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I definitely feel that brighter days, yeah, what did I say? Brighter days are coming for you, Leo. 100%, I'm definitely feeling that. For those of you who have been going through some real struggles, yeah, there are brighter days ahead. No doubt about it. Okay. So, let's go into the clarifications. Anyway, first card out in regards to the tarot is the Six of Wands? What am I even saying? Anyway, I swear I'm just saying whatever comes out. Six of Swords, okay? Six of Swords. So air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Like I said, going from difficult times to smoother times, okay? You're getting a respite here because, yeah, it's been a challenge. There's been some things that have come up in your environment that you weren't necessarily prepared for, you saw coming. How could you have seen that coming, right? Regardless, you have dealt with it the best way you can. You didn't lose faith. You didn't give up on yourself or the universe. You stayed true to yourself. You powered through it. You stayed optimistic. Even at times where it was impossible to be positive, you knew that better times were coming, and they are. You are now moving out of the murky waters into clear waters. You may even be relocating, possibly traveling as well. Maybe you're spending more time in nature to help ground yourself. I do feel that too. So that's awesome. Next card out is the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, Earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Yeah, so there may have been something that you felt like has been stagnating, possibly your career. So I feel like where you've been really struggling with possibly a project, maybe a business, or even in a work situation, right? Where you feel like there's been very little progress. Maybe you've been struggling in terms of your finances. I feel like that's really going to change very quickly. I mean, especially with that card, you know, expect powerful changes. Yeah, I feel like that's going to start to turn around pretty quickly, okay? So your hard work, your efforts haven't been in vain. So that's really important to know. Especially if you feel like, I'm just getting this intuitively, some of you feel like you've been undervalued, underappreciated in the workplace, that your efforts haven't been noticed, right? And you're not getting appropriately compensated for the work that you do. That is changing, okay? I do feel like it hasn't gone unnoticed. It's just taken a minute for you to hear of what's coming your way. So that's very interesting. Next card out is the Five of Cups. So with water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Yeah, I really feel like as well that a lot of you are kind of shedding the old skin. You're letting go of things that no longer fit who you are, where you know, who you are now, where you're at this point in time. So I feel like there has been a moment of introspection, okay? Taking stock of what you're leaving behind, even though there is some sadness when it comes to releasing past situations, past connections, or just the nostalgia that comes with certain memories. I feel like you're not allowing it to derail you and move forward, okay? There is something very abundant and beautiful about the road that lies ahead. Possibly also love coming in for you. Amazing. And I feel like, yeah, because of the time, the patience you've shown, the compassion, the empathy, the understanding, because possibly the person you're connecting with has come out of a very difficult and challenging time themselves, it means that it's really strengthened the connection into something that can become very, very powerful, something that can withstand the test of time. I feel like you're also shedding a lot of old dreams that are not indicative of who you are now, okay? Next card out is the Ace of Cups, okay? Beautiful new beginning. It's funny, that's in the same position of Cancer's reading. Yeah, this card was in the exact same position. So some of you could have strong Cancer placements, or you could be coming into union with a Cancerian. That's possible. But I do get a sense that, yeah, love is opening up at this time in all forms, okay? In your friendships, family connections, romance, okay? A lot of self-love is coming through as well, because why? You didn't give up on yourself. You kept doing the work. You kept believing that things can change for the better, and you're going to start seeing that. And it's going to feel so good, right? It's not just going to be a case of feeling optimistic. Yeah, you will feel optimistic, but you're also going to feel like finally you're being seen for who you truly are. The next card out is the Knight of Swords, okay? Air energy, Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius, specifically associated with Gemini. So you could have Gemini in your chart or be connecting with one. But I see action here. I feel like this is you gearing up for the road ahead, right? That this is just the beginning. I feel like you're regaining a sense of momentum. You're ready to confidently communicate what it is that you expect at this time, what your worth is, well, not so much your worth. I mean, you don't have to communicate that, but you're communicating from a place of self-worth, self-knowing, okay? Taking initiative, right? Very strong, very bold communication, but it's coming from a place of knowing, okay? Not ego. So that's very important. And then the last card you have is the Moon in reverse. So Cancer, Pisces energy. Like I said, you could have Cancer in your chart or be dealing with a Pisces. But I feel like, or dealing with a Cancer as well. But I feel like regardless, what seemed unclear to you, how things were not really transpiring, possibly between you in you know, between you and another person in another connection, you're starting to realize why that was the case, why it unfolded the way it did, why it was necessary, okay? Because there were certain lessons that needed to be learned. There was things that you've outgrown, you've shed your old skin, as I said, right? And I feel like there's no more confusion. It's becoming abundantly clear where you're at now, who you are now, and where the road lies ahead of you. Amazing. So far, all of these readings this week have been really profound, and I really like that. I feel like people are tapping into the true essence of who they are, which at the core is unconditional love. That is the essence of who we really are, okay? So I feel like everyone's coming to that realization in their own way. So that's amazing. Yeah, the first card out from the clarifiers is the Ace of Swords. Truth, right? It's an undeniable truth. Yeah. And it's bringing in a lot of positive changes. So I'm really liking this, to be honest with you. It's a great vibe. I'm just completely here for it. Because it's been a long time coming, I can tell you. Okay, so clarifying the Six of Swords. You have the Ace of Swords, as I said, air energy, and the Empress in reverse. That's Taurus, Libra energy. Okay, so that could be significant for you. I feel like, yeah, you're moving out of a period of difficulty into calmer waters. The truth is, you know where you haven't been in your element, okay, for some time. There's been a lot of challenges, and it's kind of made you really look at where have you been slacking in terms of your own self-care, your self-love, okay? Where could you be investing more time into the self, okay? Mind, body, and spirit, okay? Nurturing yourself so that you're in a position where you can be a nurturer to others as you have been, right? You've been needing to take some time out for yourself, essentially, right? There's been some things you've had to face, right? And I feel like perhaps you've been overwhelmed at times, but now you're at a point where you're really having faith, you're not giving up on yourself, and as such, it's going to pay off, right? But you do need to make sure you dedicate more time to your self-care. That's really important, okay? Because that's also going to help you with whatever obstacles may come your way in the near future. Clarifying the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, you have the Strength card in reverse, so that's your card, Leo, and the Seven of Swords, okay? So air energy. So yeah, the truth of the matter is you've been working diligently, but you've not been seeing results. In some areas, like I said, you've not been putting enough work into your self-care, right? Possibly there's been a need for really having more confidence. I feel like that is changing, right? There is a powerful change taking place here. I feel like you just needed something to really hold on to, something to show you that yes, you aren't going unnoticed, that people do see your value, right? Because as much as obviously only you can assign your worth, your value to yourself, right? Leo, generally you do need a little bit of outside validation, okay? You do need your ego stroked just a little bit, okay? Not too much, but just a little bit, just to give you that extra nudge, you know? That's just how it is, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? It's not that you need everyone to tell you how great you are or anything like that. It's just, it really does give you that confidence boost to see that you're not being underappreciated, which is understandable. And I feel like once that comes in, that's going to really help give you that boost that you've been needing, because it hasn't been easy. Next card, clarifying the Five of Cups, you have the Eight of Wands in reverse, fire energy, and the Queen of Wands. So here you are. I also associate this with Aries personally, but here you are in your element, getting back to who you truly are, being in your power, okay? So having that time out, doing the self-reflection, knowing what you're purging, releasing the old self, okay, the one that was uncertain, you know, lacking confidence, kind of, you know, being a bit downtrodden by all the things you've experienced that's been very challenging. I see you rising to the occasion. I see you releasing what needs to be let go of, not holding on to memories that pull you into a lower vibration, or that doesn't really fit who you are now, because you have evolved, right? And as such, now you are in a very strong position. You are, you know, attracting a lot of positivity into your life, right? And you don't even need to do anything. You just need to be in your true vibration. That's literally it, right? And just let go of the past, essentially. Amazing. So clarifying the Ace of Cups, you have the Two of Swords in reverse, air energy, and the Five of Wands. Yeah, I'm not surprised, because it's like, this is something that you've been through a lot of initiations, okay? I feel like when it comes to matters of the heart, when it comes to your self-worth, your self-belief, self-love, right? Love in all forms, right? Unconditional love. You had to be put through your paces to truly understand its value, to truly understand that you are deserving of love, that you are, you know, others that you come into contact with, right? There are people in your life that are deserving of unconditional love, right? And I feel like it was only by going through certain hardships that you were able to see just how valuable that is, right? And I feel like you've overcome the inner conflict when it comes to matters of the heart. You've overcome second guessing yourself, self-doubt, right? Warring with yourself on multiple levels. You've overcome this, and as such, your heart space is now open, and it's ready to receive all of this unconditional love that's now ready to pour in. And I feel like it is, to be honest, Leo. So that's amazing. It really shows like how far you've come. Clarifying the Knight of Swords, you have the Ace of Wands in reverse, fire energy, the Knight of Pentacles, that's specifically Virgo, and you have the Page of Pentacles, okay, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. So I feel like, honestly, yeah, it's at a point now where you are ready to step forward, okay? You're ready to communicate what needs to be said, to cut out anything that is no longer serving you, because you are aware that yes, it is your life. You have the right to take that initiative. You don't have to explain yourself, okay? Whatever you feel like is really belonging in your life, where people value what you have to give as well as you valuing those around you, right? Where there's that equal give and take. Things will move in a positive direction. Things will grow organically, right? It's not something you'll have to force in any way, right? But I do see you really being very, very blunt and very clear about what it is that you want. Where you're not willing to put your energy, you're making that known. Where you are willing to put your energy, that's what you're investing into, right? But you're going to take it easy. You're going to take it slowly, because you know that good things do not happen generally in a heartbeat, right? Even though there are significant changes that are coming in very quickly, you know that some things are going to take time, but you're willing to invest into it, right? Amazing. Especially when it comes to opportunities that are actually beneficial for you, or where you can really demonstrate that you have the skills, you demonstrate that you are serious, you are committed to your work, to your relationships, to every aspect of your life, okay? And then finally, clarifying the Moon card in reverse, you have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. So that's Taurus energy. So we have strong Taurus coming up. So Leo, you may have a Taurus karmic that's trying to come back around. I feel like intuitively you're already aware of this. But with you showing up as the Queen of Wands, you're like, I've got this in the bag. Like, I'm not even worried. Like, honestly, there's nothing I really need to do. If this person comes back around, that's fine. This energy will take care of it. You know, you're going to pretty much say what you need to say, and that's the end of it. So I don't see you, like, this person is clearly not coming from a stable place. They're showing us the King of Pentacles in reverse, even if it's not a Taurus, right? This is someone who is not stable. This is someone who is in a dependent energy, right? And that's why they're coming back around to you, because they're looking for their stability from being with you, from connecting with you on some level. This doesn't have to be romantic. This could be a family member. This could be a friend. This could be someone you worked with, okay? Maybe someone who had a lot of resources that wasn't willing to invest in you, now wants you to invest in them. So you see how it comes back around. But as we can see, the Wheel of Fortune's in reverse. So that indicates to me a karmic situation. So what will you do? Will you entertain this, or will you, communicate kindly that this isn't the opportunity for you, or this isn't the situation, the connection you want to invest in anymore? That's up to you. Okay, no one can make that decision for you, but I do get a sense there is a lot of that energy about. Do watch the Cancer reading if you have strong Cancer placements, because that kind of that filters back into a very similar situation that came up for a Cancerian. Okay, I say a Cancerian for the Cancers that I picked up on in that reading. So do check out the Cancer reading if you have strong Cancer placements as well, Leo. Okay. So yeah, that's essentially it. I mean, it was a pretty short reading, to be honest, but I feel like it really got into the meat and potatoes of the situation pretty quickly. It's very clear on my part, at least, what's taking place here. See a lot of personal growth, a lot of self-love starting to come in. See you getting back into your stride, being very confident, overcoming personal challenges, really balancing the ego and the shadow with the ascendant energy, the higher self, okay? Really, really nice how it's playing out for you at this time, Leo. So I really hope that helps. Do let me know your thoughts in the comments. If you found it useful, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. And don't forget to hit the notifications bell. And yeah, honestly, I see you being exactly on track, exactly where you need to be. Just be mindful that you don't get into any conflicts with, people that are essentially wanting to pull you down to their vibration, to their level. Also be mindful of any kind of dependent karmics that may be coming back around, because they may be trying to pull you back into a codependent situation. So just be mindful of that. But otherwise, wishing you guys all the best. And I'll speak to you soon. Bye.